You are tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. You already know. Got my main man with me, VP Shane. What's going on, bro?
What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm feeling happy.
Feeling happy? That's
Happy
what's
and
up.
healthy, bro.
That's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear. Big news dropped earlier today, man. Oscar Valdez was quote on the finest juices. Finest juices. They said it was a diuretic. And before I even get your comment, I'm gonna get right into the comments here. Jose 619 Diaz, he said, "Clown, not a ped." I guess that was directed towards me. That's perfectly fine.
One second. Bring it back. Go ahead. I say this: any drug that you take, whether it's legally or not legally, is a performance enhancing drug. Because if it didn't enhance your performance, you wouldn't take it.
That's a fact, which leads us right into our main man, Conrad Boxing. He said, Jose, diuretics are used to cover the use of other substances, which is very true. Diuretics are banned in sports because they can be used, he said, directly to produce a rapid weight loss that can be critical to meet a weight category in sporting events and or indirectly
you can tell he copied and pasted this off
Valdez. Alter the normal metabolism excretion profile of other doping drugs. Hold on, there's more. No fanboys on, only facts here.
The truth is, bro, if you take a headache like aspirin and you had a headache before a fight, it's a performance enhancing drug. Why? Because it's going to improve your performance. Because if you had a headache in a fight, you would lose. Whether it's legal or not legal, a performance enhancing drug is a drug that will enhance your performance. It's in the name, bro. It's self-explanatory.
Andre Southgate, what's going on, man? Andre becoming a regular up in this joint, man, for sure. Big shout out to you, bro. He said, "What's going on, y'all? Disappointed on the failed test." Yeah, man, it's disappointing, man, and the thing is, we don't sugarcoat over here. We're gonna get into a lot of different things when it comes down to this. Shane, when you first heard the news, what was your initial thoughts?
My initial thought was, because I was one of the many advocates for Oscar Valdez after his amazing performance against Bachel. My initial thought was, have I directed credit wrongly? Because my argument is this: I not only have to question the validity of that performance, but I actually feel like it will be stupid of me to think that he wasn't on some form of performance enhancing drug in that fight, because that fight was a harder fight. Now, let me explain what I'm saying. If I'm going to take drugs, I'm going to take drugs where it's going to maximize me and help me the most. There's no way I'm going to take drugs for a fight that I'm supposed to win. He got caught for this drug going into this fight. This is a fight he would have won whether he was on the juice or not. So it leads me to believe, how long have you been on whatever substance you're on? That's my opinion. How long have you been on it?
Let me get in this next comment. I'm going to respond to you. Conrad Boxing, the Bachel performance now is suspect to Reynoso's beef. Let me get into this real quick. Conrad, you've been on here long enough. Shane, you already know. If you have a positive PED test, it gives us the ability to question every single thing you've ever done inside of the ring, accident or on purpose. So for people like Jose 619 Diaz, at the end of the day, bro, if he didn't fail the test, we're not doing this live. You're not making that comment, and Conrad's not responding to you. It all leads back to Oscar Valdez and him failing a drug test. Like, it don't matter if it was a diuretic or if it wasn't a PED It was a performance enhancer. That's the bottom line of it. Because the thing is, Jose, and I hope you're still listening, and I'm not mad at your comment. You understand what I'm saying? But if a fighter that you didn't like had a positive drug test,
Would you have
if
the same level of
what would you
leniency?
what would you have to say? What would your level of would you have the same leniency if it was someone else, a fighter that you wasn't a fan of? Now, if you could say you'd have acted the same way with all of them, then you got a personal problem because uh, drugs in the sport is a major problem. So I would say your urgency is not high enough. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just from me to you though, like man to man. Um, Toshi said, Toshi, what's going on, bro? He said this drug is more for weight loss. It isn't PEDs. Let me
Well,
get at
weight
that.
loss.
Hold on,
Go
Shane.
on.
Let me get at that one. Toshi, you have different types of performance enhancers. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have the ones that affect your stamina, you have ones that affect your strength, you have ones that
Muscles.
affect your recovery, your muscles, and then you have ones that help you with weight loss. If you think about it, Toshi, and Toshi, you've been on long enough. So if a person is struggling to make weight, so except for them drying themselves out, they use a diuretic to lose the weight so they can have more energy on fight night. So it's an enhancer, but it's just in a different form.
Of course.
Adrian, what's going on, bro? Nathan Carey, what is going on? Appreciate you jumping on, man. I my initial thoughts when I heard it, I was just like, I'm like, damn, like you can literally, to be honest with you, it puts a cloud over that entire camp. It puts a cloud over that entire camp because I'm
It
like,
has
I'm even.
to.
Mhm.
It has to because you then question. You say Canelo is not now. He's not the anomaly. It's now a trend. In the UK, we have a gym which is called which is run by the Ingle gym, where Prince Nassim used to fight, and Johnny Nelson, Kell Brook, Billy Joe Saunders, all of those dudes, they come from that gym in Sheffield. And there's a cloud over that gym, and it's called, a lot of people call it Ingles Pringles, because there's so many fighters from that camp that has tested positive for some form of substance. So many fighters. So a lot of people have then questioned innocent people from that camp because of the history of the other fighters. But my point is this: if Canelo is someone who had his interaction with performance enhancing drugs, whether it was voluntary, involuntary, whether it was legal, whatever, I ain't getting into that. He's had his battles, and now another person from that camp, and I think someone in the comment section said Lewis Snery, and Lewis Snery's he's been having problems with performance enhancing drugs. You
Let's get to
got
that. Let's
you
get
got
to that.
yeah.
Adrian said, didn't Luis Neri with Eddie Reynoso was with Eddie Reynoso when he failed a drug test as
And
well?
I got a better question for you that no one's thought of, bro. One person who's recently joined that camp, what's the number one thing we've seen change in that person? Andy Ruiz, weight loss. Let's keep it real. He's
Yo,
been having weight problems. So
listen, his weight loss almost looked when we seen pictures of that online. And again, we're not saying that he did or he didn't. We're
it's
not
just a
saying that.
coincidence. It's just a
Right. The
coincidence.
amount of weight loss that he had, it almost looked like it was Photoshop. That's how
Literally.
drastic it was. That's how drastic it was. And I don't want people to think that we're accusing. We're just putting
No,
one and two together.
it's just like if he's done that weight loss legally, that's amazing because he's working hard. He's showing that he's
Yeah.
working hard.
And
But
I
it's
think
no
he is
coincidence.
working hard. I think he is
Yeah,
working hard, but it's just,
it's just
are
no
you getting
coincidence.
it's no coincidence. Like,
When two people from your camp has had weight substances in their sample that's supposedly banned, and as soon as you join that camp, you lose a massive amount of weight. I mean, I don't have to go outside to see if it's raining, bro.
but it makes exactly, and it but again, It's the failed drug test that gives us the ability to question absolutely everything. If you got a clean test, we ain't questioning that.
When he was with Robles, he had weight problems his whole career. You
Yeah,
see
his
me,
whole
he's gonna
career,
tell me
and
5 months. He has no weight problems.
you look like a whole second dude. Like like you look like a body image. You know what I mean?
Literally, like a catfish.
Yeah, Andre says still an enhancement, getting the edge in the fight. Yeah, exactly. Toshi said, okay, still shouldn't be acceptable. Absolutely, should not be acceptable. Shouldn't be acceptable. Conrad, I don't trust anyone who takes something that masks the use of other substances. LOL. I ain't even putting LOL behind it. I agree with that
That's a damn
100%.
Fact.
That's a fact. You know
If
what I
you
mean?
open that
You ain't
door,
got to
you
put
open that
LOL
door for
behind it.
any accusations. If you've
Yeah,
opened that door, you've opened the door for any There's some fighters who take VADA testing every single fight
yeah.
and they never get tested positive. So
Conrad, hold on, let me get into this real quick, Shane, because I don't want to get behind in the comments. Conrad said, "You think he risks getting court banned only for weight loss?" Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, he's at a smaller weight, man. So I'm like, it makes me Conrad. This is my thinking. I told Shane this off camera. The way he demoed Burchot, like, yes, he got hit with a shot he didn't see. That's the most dangerous shot you can be hit with. But I mean, it was a. I've seen guys get hit with shots that they didn't see and they didn't fall like that.
it's the transition of power. And you two got to
Yeah,
remember, bro, let's keep it real. We ain't seen Bachelt getting dealt. Like, it wasn't even just that round because Bachelt's last loss was in the first round. He got caught with a good shot. It's over. That happens in boxing. But his loss after that against Valdez, bro, he was getting destroyed round after round after round before he got knocked out. It
yeah,
literally, it looked, but Oscar Valdez looked like a guy I've never seen before. That didn't look like an Oscar Valdez I've seen before. I'm just
yeah,
keeping it real.
yeah. Conrad said maybe, maybe not. Chris G in the building, my boxing son, what's going on? He said all of them are on something, so no surprise.
But do you think
Um,
Benavidez is on something as well, Chris?
Hey, Chris, you got to answer that, yo. You got to answer that. Adrian said, excellent point, Shane. Chris said, there's no definitive way to prove someone is not on because you can take stuff up until the hour of the drug test and still come clean. Now, let me
Yeah.
speak on that for a second. That is 100% true. But the thing is, though, you have to have an idea of what the testing consists of in the process. So it's kind of like back in the day with like Balco back in baseball and things like that. They understood the testing, they understood the cycles, they understood when they were getting tested, how they were getting tested, what they were getting tested for. Like you have to understand the entire process. And the thing is, obviously he didn't understand the entire process, so that's why he got caught. But the thing is, you don't accidentally get a diuretic in your system. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know, listen, I got this blue cup right here. There's nothing in this. Like I know there's nothing in this because it's juice and ice. You understand what I'm saying? You don't accidentally get diuretics into your system. Like you don't get that in your system by accident. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like you just don't. Like you just don't. Toshi, he said, I hope the fight is still on. I got tickets for it. Toshi, let me tell you something, bro. Um, let me tell you something. This was another fight that we put in credentials for, and it's a possibility it's going to get canceled. Um, so this is the fourth card that then
Third
got
card.
canceled. Third card that we were supposed to be making plans to go to when it gets canceled. Like probably is going to get canceled because that card is not strong enough to hold without Valdez.
Bro, but that's even worse. Top rank are taking L's after L's, bro. They're taking some L's. That's another
Yeah,
top rank card cancelled. When was the last time there was a top rank card? Literally, I think it was what, Lomachenko?
I this all you see on top rank. That's all you
Literally
see.
L.
L's, man. Like it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. Like um I'm waiting for Boxing First Vlog to get on here because I know he was touching on this on Instagram. But yeah, this I see now. I'm like, now I gotta question everybody. I'm like, all right, Andy Ruiz, his weight loss was that was that by accident? Canelo not fighting until November, was that by accident?
Ryan
Yeah,
Garcia not
Ryan
taking.
Garcia
He's
taking a mental
actively
break.
in mental break, and he's actively not trying to become a WBC champion. And the reason why I say that is because he could have fought Devin Haney twice, and he didn't take that fight for the champ. He fought an eliminator to fight him, but he still didn't go for the title. Now, why that's so important is because when you become champion, you are subject to VADA testing because of the clean boxing program much more
And
actively.
that's the thing. I'm like, I can question everything. Shane can question everything. Nobody can say nothing. Nobody can say
Nothing.
nothing. Like you can't say nothing to me or anybody else. Um, Hold on, Adrian. He said about an hour ago, Mike Coppinger tweeted the name of the substance name, phentermine, a central nervous stimulated. Hold on, let's see if he typed something else. That was it. Like, but Adrian, that
I
that
think he
goes
meant to
right.
say stimulant. I think he meant to say
Stimulant,
stimulant.
stimulant, yeah. Um, Adrian, here's the thing though. Like, you don't find that substance in cookies or potato chips or chicken or rice, like, or juice. Like, where do you get that? Like, you understand what I'm saying, Adrian? Like, where do you get that? Like, I don't even know where to get that from. I would have to literally look that up, and like they don't sell that at the supermarket. You understand what I'm saying? They don't sell that in the supermarket, but
And the next reason why I have to question this is because, bro, Oscar Valdez and Andy Ruiz have been close since kids, bro. Literally, they always be posting pictures of each other when they're children.
yeah,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If me and Jeff ain't even in the same country, but if Jeff's on crack, I'll be able to know that Jeff's on crack because we talk to each other every day.
right.
If someone in your own camp who you see every day is on drugs, you will know, bro. You have to
You
know.
Yeah. Let me introduce my bro, the general, writer extraordinaire, boxing first vlog. Can I get a sound check from you, good brother?
What's good? Mic
He
check
sound
1 2.
clean.
Mic check 1 2.
He sound clean. He sound
There's a
clean.
question that Chris G has said I want to answer it. So keep going through the
All right,
comments.
let me run through these real quick, vlog, and I'm gonna let you cook. He said, Onana. He said keeper from Ajax Amsterdam got banned for diuretics recently. Said he accidentally took a pill from his wife. That is funny.
He's a
Um,
football player. He's a
how he
football
going
player.
how he gonna implicate his wife in that? Chris G said, Big Baby Miller was on steroids every
This is what I
fight
want to answer.
he's ever fought and got caught only in his last fight. Just as an example, go ahead, Shane.
So what you got to understand is, and Eddie Hearn always says this is, for VADA testing, you need 20,000 per fighter for a camp. Now, if you got 6 fighters on a bill, bro, you got 6 fighters on a bill. That's what 120,000 already of just VADA testing. Like a lot of the times, they didn't put the money up for VADA testing in Gerald Miller's fights. The 2 fights that they did put VADA testing up for, he got put dirty for. You see my point, bro? That's what it is. Like the AJ before the AJ fight, he wasn't doing VADA testing.
Yeah, let me run through the rest of these, and I gotta get my man Boxing First Vlog the floor. Let me run through these real quick, bro. He said Conrad said I question anyone in that camp for sure. Mang 213 in the building. Bang, what's going on, bro? He said can't trust a team and fail the drug test due to tainted meat, especially when they have their own butcher shop. Why does everyone fall for this crap? Adrian, I don't disagree at all. Was letting you guys know. No, we appreciate that, brother. Chris G, is facts that Valdez purposely took those enhancements for weight loss. Should he get in trouble? I'm on the side that he maybe shouldn't, because they know behind the scenes that 95% are using. Hold off on that, Shane. Hold off on that, Shane. Chris, I almost feel like I gotta call you off camera for that comment. I might have to call you off camera for that one. Bang said, "What's good, fellas? Been a minute. Yeah, it's been a hell of a minute, man. You know what I'm saying?" Conrad said, "I don't think that everyone is a cheater in boxing." I don't think everyone is, but it's. I'll get to that later. Boxing Learner, they said that it's a diet pill. Yeah, but
If
still,
it's banned, it's banned, bro.
it's banned. It's banned. Like Boxing First Vlog, you have the floor, good brother.
Bro, I don't know what to say about this, man. Is this retroactive drug test or is this for current fight? Like I'm really off on the details. You know, I've been at work.
Let me
like,
get
what's
that.
the details on this failed test,
bro? Vlog, to answer your question, remember that fight that we put credentials in that was supposed to go down in your neck of the woods? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. September 10th. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
We put credentials in already.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, bro, but that's the camp. That's you got to look at the whole team. You can't just, isolate him.
But Blunt, this is what I was saying before you came on, bro. Like, let's keep it real. The dude he's fighting is a dude that he don't need drugs to beat. So we have to question whether he's been taking drugs for other fights. Because if I'm gonna take the risk of taking a PED, I'm gonna make sure it's against a guy that's worth it. So is that Berchelt fight up for scrutiny? Of course, bro. Because that's a harder fight than this fight.
You know what? When there's situations like this that happens, I would love the opportunity to talk to past fighters that the guy that got caught. Like, I would love to talk to past fighters that's been in the ring with him. I would even I would get Berchelt on with a translator. I don't care. Like, I would love to hear his opinion on seeing this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just we don't like to see this type of stuff in the sport of boxing. Like, we don't take any pleasure in questioning a person's resume, but in this day and age, we have to. Like, I'm like, I know I ain't got no diuretic in my system. Like, Vlog ain't got one in his system. Shane ain't got any in his system.
I'm pretty sure weed is some.
Now weed. Now listen. Now over here on G5 Jeff TV, I don't do testing for weed. So these two guys are fine. They're fine. Like, they're good. They can smoke all the weed they want, and they still, everything straight. Andre Southgate, he said, it's still an enhancement, anything to get an edge in a fight. That's why it's a failed test. No, I agree 100%. That's a fact. Mang213 said, every day that goes by, I question the integrity of our sport more and more. Mang, let me get into that real quick. This is the pitfalls of boxing. This is why when you have nonsense that's brought to the screen, people accept it, because when we trying to get hardcore, when we trying to get down to the, to the nitty gritty, you know what I mean? Guys like Oscar Valdez that deserve shine, other fighters that deserve shine, they always throw us a curveball like this to where we're not talking about the fights that's coming up this weekend. We're spending a whole live about somebody in a diuretic.
Yeah, bro. And I was gonna say this as well to respond to Chris. What you gotta understand is, if you're saying that someone getting caught for drugs shouldn't be punished, then what's the point of doing drug testing?
It's no point.
What's the point of doing it? And if you're saying that everybody's on drugs and they just can easily pass the test, but they're on drugs, then why are we testing? If the drug testing agency ain't picking up on the drugs, then we might as well just let people come in there with guns. Because literally, there's no point if the drug testing agency, you find someone with drugs, has found someone, and then all of a sudden, there's no punishment. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I gotta say this. If Valdez is failing tests, then I for surely don't trust anything going on in that Paul camp. That's all I can say. If you got Valdez failing tests, you can't trust anything happening with outsiders to get themselves right to come play boxing. So this is just not a good look, man. It's terrible. And then Reynoso, man, Brody, man, you are falling off that trainer of the year sort of pedestal you've been on that elite trainer pedestal, bro. You are definitely taking steps back, because even if you didn't have anything to do with it, it's under your watch. So that's, you know what I mean?
Blunt, and I said this before you came on the live, bro. We have to question, because the side effect or the improvement that it has on your body is that it helps you lose weight. A person who just joined that camp is Andy Ruiz, and we've seen a miraculous weight loss. In his whole entire career, he's had weight problems, and then in 5 months, all of a sudden, he doesn't have weight problems. Like, we have to question that, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody in the camp taking that shit. That's why they was probably talking that bullshit with a catch weight for the Canelo fight. Not sure where he was going to be at in his weight loss situation. So let's just try to find a fight with a catch weight.
I'm even go one step further with this, and people ain't gonna like what I'm getting ready to say, but I don't care. Canelo and Caleb Plant was supposed to have been done. It was like close. I'm talking about the first negotiation. Then all of a sudden, one small thing and negotiations are off. I wrote a whole article about it. But now looking back on it, I'm like, okay, y'all don't want to fight in September. That's y'all date. Like, that's Canelo's date. Like, that's not just any date. That's Canelo's date. You know what I'm saying? Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day. I'm like, Cinco de Mayo and September's date. Those are his dates. So for him to come off of that date and say, okay, I'm going to be fighting in November, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, y'all quote unquote get the deal done in his VADA testing. Now I know about cycling off and cycling on and all that other good stuff. All I'm saying is because Oscar Valdez tested positive for a diuretic, I'm like, between September and November, I'm like, that's enough time to cycle off. That's enough time to make sure you good for VADA testing.
And the reason why that's important is because before those negotiations, he was thinking about moving to 175. So obviously he would needed an opportunity to beef back up and then drop back that weight. Now he's fighting at 168. He's going to need to drop back that weight.
Right. And I just find it alarming that they pushed it back to November, simply because that gives me an indication they probably knew about Valdez test probably about a week or so ago. They probably knew it for about a week and a half. They probably knew in advance. So I question everything at this point. And for the people that feel like, listen, and for the people that feel like Canelo was on the finest juices, go drop some money on Caleb Plant in November. Like, if you honestly believe that, go put some money on Caleb Plant. Because I'm like, if that's the case, Caleb Plant has the skills. He has the skills. If that's how you feeling. Let me get in these comments real quick. I don't want to get too behind.
I ain't putting no money on Caleb Plant. I put that on for a fact.
No, but you know what? Hold on. Before I move on. If Canelo's on that sauce, right? If Canelo's on that sauce, and he's been on that sauce for a minute, and I'm not even joking. We just watched somebody just went through VADA, and he looked like what? What do he look like? Exactly.
Pacquiao?
Oh, yeah, Pacquiao.
You got a point.
So I'm just saying. Daniel M, I've never seen you before, brother, but big shout out to you. Go subscribe to Boxing First Vlog channel. Go subscribe to G5 Jeff TV. He said, honestly, I think they should have a belt that allows pads. That's funny. Go ahead.
You know, in cycling, like professional cyclists, yeah, and literally I was told this like during study and stuff. In some sanctionings or whatever, they allow certain performance enhancing drugs for recovery, because it's scientifically impossible for your body to recover after a certain amount of like inflammatory and like muscle build. and muscle breakdown. Literally, it's impossible for your body to naturally recover. And in order for the sport to continue, they actually allowed it in certain
But you have to get approval for it, though. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. But you have to get approval for it, and you have to let the other camp know there's a certain protocol you have to go through when it's a situation like that. The problem is they don't go through that protocol.
Hold up. Off topic, but on topic. Why in cycling had they been riding bikes for, let's just say, 100 years? Now all of a sudden it's so important to put this extra nonsense in the sport. Like that comment that you just made, I'm through with the bike racing anyway. I think that's the dumbest shit ever.
Can I answer that?
No, go ahead.
I can answer that. Let me answer that. So of course it came to pass with Lance Armstrong. Like that's where it went. But Lance Armstrong was a part of the whole Balco thing. That was the same company, Jose Canseco and all that. So it wasn't cycling in a sense. It was the fact that his name was caught up in the mix with the biggest steroid.
But they're the only major sport that's allowing that sort of stuff. From what he just said, I don't know anybody else, baseball, basketball, anybody that's allowing recovery sort of supplements. Now, people allow, supplements as far as essentials, your vitamins, things like that. But recovery assistance, that's new to me, knowing that they even doing that. And I just think it's the dumbest shit ever when you've already been riding bikes since the conception of bicycle riding. But now all of a sudden for that particular race, which is the dumbest fucking race in the history of mankind, I've never been a fan of that Tour de France shit anyway.
I get you. Just to literally give you maybe a little bit of an answer, because I don't know. But in my opinion, like, with money comes more like racing. So more people put money up. More people say, come to my country to race. Come to my country to do this race. And obviously they have to perform much more than they were maybe 50, 60, 70 years ago, where it was like 4 or 5 races a year. It might be now 4 or 5 races a month. That might be the reason. I could be wrong. I'm just
I vlog. I'm with you on that one, bro. I kind of find that crazy too. But Main 213, boxing is already corrupt, but it's getting into complete ridiculousness now. Too much technological advancement and chemistry to keep on top of these pads. They're always a step ahead of these tests. I mean that's the problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem. And but the thing is, I'm like, we can't say nothing until you get caught. If you get caught, then you done open up the floodgates. If you don't get caught, it is what it is. Like, it's your job not to get caught. Like, it's your job not to get caught. Andre Southgate, he said, the thing that I question is how the commission are unable to pick up on a tampered glove. From what I've seen, the commission has never caught anybody. Might as well get Stevie Wonder to inspect. That's funny.
I mean, Southgate, he got a point, because look, Minnesota and them, the dudes was in the corner when he called out that glove in the Michael Fox.
Hey, vlog, and you know another thing, yo, the referee said who signed off on this. They ain't say nothing the whole time, but you heard somebody. You heard somebody in the background. You heard somebody in the background was like, "It wasn't me. Wasn't me." You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
It was the old black dude that was in the ring. He said that shit. It was fucking hilarious, bro.
Right, it's crazy. Conrad Boxing, if Canelo isn't ready on time for Plant, he will get COVID. Conrad is funny as hell. Andre said, Peds allow Gerald Miller would be the champion. Can't believe the guy blew his chance at a title shot. Andre, let me get into that real quick, bro. When it comes down to Big Baby Miller, he's probably top 5 in terms of like actual drug cheats, like in history, in my opinion. Like, I can't hang around somebody like that, and I know he was putting people's like life at risk.
I mean, he has to be the biggest clown I've ever seen in my life.
Yo,
He's
a vlog, and I literally called it. Shane and I did a live. It was a while ago, right? I said, yeah, Big Baby. I said he can come work for G5 Jet TV. I said, yeah, I don't do drug testing. I said he can do as much. I said he can do as much steroids as he want. Shane, did I not tell you off camera? I said, yo, he hurting so bad. I said, I guarantee you he gonna be doing security for somebody big. Was he not at that? Was he not at that Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather press conference doing security?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
I mean, this dude is one of the most famous recent cases. But I mean, I just feel like it's more about the fact that I don't think, and I'm just being honest, as much as performance enhancing drugs does have a massive improvement on your like physical anatomy and your preparation for a fight, it doesn't improve your ability technically or mentally. That's the only thing I will say.
I will say this.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Vlog.
The mental part, I gotta disagree with. It does do something, because if you know something's helping you, it's like just a mental boost. You know what I'm saying? It's like
you're right. When I meant mentally, I just mean ring IQ. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Now that,
yeah, that's right. And the thing is that's crazy about Big Baby. Like, if you ain't know nothing about Piz, right? You ain't know nothing about Piz. You got a dude that's 300 pounds that's throwing punches like he 135. That's all you need to know. Like, he literally had the punch rate of a 130 pounder.
But this is why, bro. We now, if we can't trust the governing bodies, we have to put in our hands and call red flags when we see it. That's why when Pacquiao was doing what Pacquiao was doing, I called red flags, bro. I called red flags the whole time, because to me, I'm just gonna keep it real. I just thought that was alarming. Now I'm looking at Andy Ruiz. I just think that's alarming now. I have to believe it. I have to think that's alarming, bro.
And I also said with Pacquiao, and again, I said this before. People didn't like it. I ain't really care. I'm like, Pacquiao fought against Ugas, and it was VADA testing, and that's the one fight he didn't have his legs, and that's the one fight he didn't hurt his opponent one time. Is that a coincidence? Yes or no? You got to ask yourself that.
To me, I'm gonna be on you with that, but it's still 50-50, because we gotta consider the dude age, and we know he's already lost, heads or not. The man's been flatlined in the ring, so
I'll ask you this.
I expected him to win. I didn't expect him to lose.
No, it's how he looked.
It's how he looked. That's what I'm saying. He didn't look good in a loss. Now, if he'd have lost close fight or a little bit back and forth fight, I get it. He let the man take the fight to him.
A vlog, I'll combat the 50-50 thing. I can understand why you say 50-50. The man was 40 when he fought Keith Thurman. He looked completely different with no VADA testing.
That's why I'm just saying. Like,
that's why I said I don't know. I don't know. But they left the door open for us to talk about it, right? We ain't trying to talk about that.
To me, left the door open bro, like Shane said, bringing up Ruiz, this is an indictment on the whole freaking team, bro.
Of course.
This ain't just a mistake by Valdez. The manager didn't know, the co-trainer didn't know. Like, this the whole team, bro. Y'all all over there with paper bags on your head.
Now that Canelo has to do VADA testing every day or every fight, all of a sudden, this dude's saying, oh, I'll never move down to 160. Do we have to question that as well, bro? Because he said he's not going to fight at 160 anymore because he can't make that weight. But in my opinion, bro, Golovkin's been at 160 his whole career. How have you gone from 154 to 160 to 168 and you can't fight at 160? Bro, I have to question that. This is just the natural evolution of human beings. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I just that fluctuation of weight up and down, 160, 160.
Well, you know they got as much
like,
as they got weight loss pills, they have weight gaining pills too. So this shit is just all artificial out here going on. So yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect them or not, but bro, when you're dealing with people's lives, you can't be out here fucking around, not even with your own life, bro. Now say you took that diuretic, went into that fight, and you don't start having heart problems, because those diuretic pills have known to cause people heart issues. They got lawsuit claims going on the TV all the time about what these medicines are doing after the fact.
And so you know the thing that's crazy. Yeah, like for their own health and everything else. And I remember a classic diuretic test result was Jalen Love back in the day when he fought Gabe Rosado. And I think Jalen Love got the victory in that fight, but it was like a controversial decision. And then right after the fight, they said he tested positive for diuretics. But ever since then, like he was never the same. Like he had to go up in weight. Yeah, he had to go up in weight. He was getting knocked around all crazy. And that's all due respect to him. I have no problem with Jalen Love at all. But that's just an example of somebody on a diuretic.
Another person in that camp who I have to ask is Sanchez. Is there going to be Valdez testing for Sanchez versus F.A. Jagbo? That's what I want to know.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Another dude that's pushing my age, bro. This dude, this dude is on the other side. That's all I'm just saying, bro. So if he out there looking fleet of foot and just looking too spiced, too jumpity, like, come on, bro. What's going on with that team, bro? I lost respect for the dude when he wouldn't stand on the mistake. Canelo, when he wouldn't just stand on it. Like, yo, fucked up, boom, boom, boom. These motherfuckers had 101 excuses when his situation popped up. Now, what are they going to say about this? Yo, we fucked up. We got to stop. We going clean camp. Like, you know what I'm saying? They need to go to everybody medicine cabinet in that fucking camp and just straight take everything out, bro. You dudes need to start all over again. You shouldn't have nothing but Band-Aids and some aspirins in these motherfucking medicine cabinets. This is ridiculous.
Yo, you know the thing that's crazy? You know that shit remind me of, vlog. Remember the old McDonald's commercials when they be like, yo, like, we got 100% beef. I'm like, what the fuck was you using before? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, yo, like, I don't be understanding this, man. Like, it's crazy. Let me get in these comments real quick. Mang213, Plant has legit skills, but what happens when that Canelo hook gets buried in his ribs? His resume sucks too.
Plant is no way gonna be Canelo.
I don't like.
Hold up, man. His movement, he's going the distance. The fight's going the distance. He's not getting knocked out. But I don't see Canelo just really, without being super juiced up and being regular Canelo. This might be difficult, as Jeff pointed out. So, Mange, that left hook to the body and all of that. We got to second guess a lot of that stuff. Now that
we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I'm
not going to say that because in my opinion, and I'm going to keep it real, I'm not going to disrespect nobody. I just don't think Plant is that dude. I just don't think he's that dude to be.
You don't think he that good, Shane?
No, I think he's good, but Canelo's elite. I just don't think he's that. I think Benavidez.
I want to see.
Problems.
All right, ask me a question, Shane. Why is he elite?
Bro,
why is he elite?
He's elite because he beat elite fighters.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm making you think, bro. Now, if he got to come in straight off the water, you know what I'm saying? just your water diet, baby. That's all I need from you. And if he got to do that, will we see the same Canelo? I'm asking hypothetically.
Bro, I'm not. In my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion. I feel like Canelo's a gifted fighter. And I feel like he's had his drug problems or whatever you want to call it. And he might still have them. In my opinion, I just feel like Caleb Plant isn't the dude that's going to beat Canelo and expose those issues. In my opinion.
So let me get on that real quick. Conrad said, "Yeah, I'm not putting a cent on Plant, and I like that guy." Let me get into this real quick. The reason why I mean, I'm not gonna put no money on Plant neither, but I'm gonna tell you why. The skill sets that Caleb Plant brings to the table is no different than Billy Joe. It's just one is southpaw, one is orthodox. Both of them can move. Both of them got a nice jab. Both of them can give you a little flashy defense and all of that. But ultimately, I feel like if Caleb Plant was going to give Canelo problems and he was going to beat Canelo, Billy Joe would have gave him problems as well. You know what I mean? And I'm like, we all went into that fight. We was like, Billy Joe's not going to give him no problems. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Billy Joe is a step down from Plant. Billy Joe, I mean, I think he's just a step down. If you want to compare them and say they both the same style fighters, they defense, things like that, I think Plant got better foot movement, and his gas tank hasn't never really waned. We've seen your boy Saunders wane in fights, so his gas tank will give him away. I just think that when you talk the two of them, I give Plant the edge just based on what I've seen from both of them. But I mean, I agree their styles are similar, but I'm going the distance now. If anybody out there, hold up, if y'all out there and y'all gonna put someone, think about putting something on the distance in this fight, bro. I'm really with Jeff's point from earlier, and knowing that Plant is not a guy that just eats a lot of shots and is gonna go to sleep type of thing. I think about putting a little change on the distance. That's just me. But shoot your spill, Shane. My bad. I ain't gonna cut you off.
I was gonna say, bro, in my opinion, like I just feel like stylistically, even if you want to say one's a level above the other, it doesn't really make a difference because they both give up too much real estate. And yeah, we say that Canelo has slow feet, but what Canelo's learned is he don't chase fighters anymore. So what he does is he waits for them to get their offense. You can run all day, but at the end of the day, you have to land the punch to win the round. And where he caught Saunders was running, but when Saunders tried to come and land his offense, he got countered. And it's going to be the same thing against Caleb Plant. With someone like Benavidez, for example, Benavidez has the ability to make Canelo go in reverse. And the last time I saw Canelo struggle in a fight, really struggle in a fight, was in the Kovalev fight and in the Golovkin fight. And both times he ended up, not in so much in the Kovalev fight, but definitely in the Golovkin one, he was going in reverse a lot. And I don't think he's got that reverse game as well as he does the offense game. That's why I think Benavidez is causing problems.
Yeah, big shout out to D Hodges in the building, man. Always coming in, showing love, man. Big shout out to you, good brother. Conrad, he said, spot on first vlog. It is probably very hard to fight without drugs. If you're used to it, your confidence is gone. Let me I want to say this real quick before I get to the next comment. The fact that Canelo could have went any other route, right? Yeah, he wants to go undisputed and all that, but he knows going undisputed against Caleb Plant under PBC, they're gonna make him do VADA. Like he knew that. He knew that. So if Canelo goes in, this is a disclaimer. If Canelo goes in November and really put them paws on Caleb Plant, I wash my hands. I got nothing.
But he had VADA testing against Saunders, though, bro.
Huh?
Canelo had VADA testing against Saunders, bro.
Did he?
Yeah. But what Saunders' dad was saying was that he started VADA testing late, so he was able to cycle off. Because remember, he had back-to-back camps, and he didn't have VADA testing for the Yildirim fight. Remember, Yildirim was like a month before, so he basically had back-to-back camps, and by the time he started VADA testing, he could have, I'm not saying he did, but he could have cycled off it by the time he started the Saunders camp, because he didn't have VADA testing for the Yildirim fight. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough.
Allegedly.
But if he comes into the Caleb Plant fight and he do his thing, I'm washing my hands of it. Like Canelo's good with me. He go through VADA and he go in and he do his thing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Boxing learner in the building. Big shout out to you, bro. He said he hurt when they had Olympic testing. Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, you talking about Floyd? He said Floyd. What fight are you talking about? Because the only one that they quote unquote had Olympic style testing was
Manny.
Was the Manny fight, and I ain't gonna lie, Floyd looked hella big in that fight.
But he also had therapeutic use exemption for that fight as well.
Yeah, well the thing is, like, it wasn't under VADA. I'm like, if it's not under VADA, man, I ain't never seen nobody else catch people.
That's fact.
But the thing is, as far as Floyd, one of my favorite fighters of all time. But for him to be an advocate for drug testing and he never went through VADA, I don't know. I just find that a little alarming. But Daniel M, he said they have a race with cars that's called Run What You Brung. They should have a Run What You Brung belt. I would pay to see a Royd Rage fight. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Damn.
Like I would pay for like Big Baby Miller versus Jean Pascal. Like I'm paying for that, yo.
No, that's too different.
You are terrible.
That's like
he just talking about because both of them dudes are users. That's what he mean.
Yeah.
But that's just terrible.
I would pay for that. Main 213 said, "Gotta run. Stay blessed, fellas. Appreciate you stopping through, man." Boxing learner. He said, "I disagree with the Pacquiao thing. I think he just old now and he inactive." Listen, that's a valid. That's kind of where Vlog was going with it. Listen, that's valid. Like if that's how you feel, cool. But he had a long layoff before the Thurman fight, and he was 40 before the Thurman fight. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but I can understand that though. I never said Vlog was wrong for how he was feeling.
There's
but
room for speculation because
it's just we never seen Manny not hurt his opponent. We never seen Manny not have his legs. We just never seen that. Like, you know what I mean? Like Ugas was standing in there. He was standing in there like he was at a barbecue. No concerns, none. You know what I'm saying?
No pivot.
And listen,
no
Vlog.
Pivot.
What's the last? Even when you get up in age, Vlog, what's the last thing to go?
Power.
Absolutely.
Your power.
Absolutely. Yeah. He ain't hurt Ugas once.
I mean, you know he gave him a turtle. I don't know what happened. That wasn't a headbutt, was it? Because boy, that dude had to be a headbutt. Like somebody hit him with a skillet.
Yeah, listen.
God damn, he won. That's all I saw. I was like, he won. Like, god damn.
They tried to cook steak and they tried to cook steak and eggs on his face, man. I said, god damn. Boxing learner said, I meant he hurt Floyd when they had Olympic testing. Oh yeah, Shane don't believe that Pacquiao hurt Floyd at any point during that fight.
Floyd at any fight. In any
did
point
he even hit? Did he land a punch in that fight, bro? I think in CompuBox record he missed like 800 punches.
I'm gonna send both of y'all the clip. I'm gonna send both of y'all the clip of the shot where Floyd was buzzed.
I don't think he got hurt. And
hey, Shane, this ain't even
too. At that point, Floyd was old. So
Shane, I'll argue anyone down when it comes down to Floyd, man. But I'm putting the stamp on it.
Show me, and then if
I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Well, I got you. I'm gonna show it to you.
Jeff said, Olympic testing isn't VADA.
It's not VADA. Boxing learner Billy is dedicated enough to boxing. That's why Caleb is better. Who wins that fight? Who wins that fight?
At what weight
class?
At 68.
It don't matter. 168. Caleb can go up to 75, and he can beat him. He'll beat him.
Plant wins that fight.
Plant wins that fight. Okay.
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, easy.
Andre Southgate.
I don't think it'll be easy though, but I think he wins the fight.
Andre Southgate.
Listen to the OG. Easy.
The reason why I say I don't think it'll be easy because Plant doesn't really have great offense. He doesn't really beat anyone easy, in my opinion. Every win just looks like a.
The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna use Boxing First Vlog's words against him on this one. Somebody that kind of got the puppy hands. You know what I'm saying? It don't be standing in there for the action. Those reasons alone, and the fact that it's a major step up in competition for Caleb Plant,
Plus,
those reasons, I feel like it would be a competitive fight.
When you got two runners, you never see a one-sided fight.
Hold up. I think Uzcanzagi can beat Billy Joe Saunders.
I don't believe that.
I mean, I'm not saying Caleb Plant won't beat Saunders, but I don't think it'll be one-sided. As I said before, I don't think I've ever seen a fight where there's two runners who run where it's been one-sided. I can't remember a fight where you got two back-foot fighters and it's one-sided. I don't ever see that.
Yeah, I don't think Caleb Plant is that nice to be dominating Billy Joe Saunders. I don't see it. But I think he'll win the fight though. Andre said there needs to be more tighter restrictions in play with testing. No fighter should be used to drug use when competing in a sport. No chances, no strikes. You fail a test, you banned from the sport. That's hardcore thinking. And I used to think like that as well. It's a difference between just that hardcore thinking and just reality. And it's just your reality is like this. The reality, bro. 6 months. No matter how much drugs you got in your system, 6 months. Sit them down for 6 months. Like, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
I think anyone who fails a drug test, whether it's for a headache tablet or steroid, if you're gonna get a ban, when you come off that ban, every fight has to be VADA testing full 12 weeks. Full 12 weeks.
Because the thing is, hey Andre, and this is another thing, bro. If Big Baby Miller got caught with all the stuff he got caught with, and he didn't get like a lifetime ban. Jean Pascal, there's some other guys as well. Like it's just that's just not realistic in terms of how they think. You know what I mean? Davidian Simmons is in the building. He said, "Hey, my boxing brothers, this doesn't look good for the Canelo Alvarez team. Yeah, it don't look good at all, man. Andre, this sport is life in the line, combat, no enhancement, no drugs. You get caught, you're banned. Brother, I wish you was running the sport of boxing. That's all I'm gonna say." YSM, of course, stop ducking me, Shane. He said lateral movement is not running.
I'm not saying it is, but I just used the word running for lack of a better explanation word. But if you want to say lateral movement, I haven't seen two fighters deploy lateral movement and the fight be one-sided. You're going to have to tell me because I haven't seen that before. Can you remember a fight where there's two movers, both on the back foot, and it's been one-sided? Can you remember a fight like that? Because I can't.
We got the liquor spot in the building. Kiki, what's going on with you?
You need to jump in.
Yeah, she probably at work though. If you're not at work though, I'll send you the link though. Said I'm waiting for all the down talk like they do other folks. As far as I know, like he been catching it. From the time that if he wasn't in Canelo's camp, he probably wouldn't catch it like that. But the fact that he's in Canelo's camp, it puts extra emphasis on it.
The truth is they're a victim of their own success. Let me tell you why. Because they always be talking how close-knit they are and how everything's so tight and the camaraderie within their camp. I'm just believing that if you're so close, how do you not know a dude right next to you is on some form of drugs? That's what I want to know.
Absolutely.
He said I'm at form of drugs. God damn.
She said I'm at the bar with my uncle drinking. That's what I'm talking about. She official. That's what I'm talking about. YSM, can we start a petition for Shane to grow a beard? You need to fit in when you fly over here.
Bro, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Oh man, that's funny as hell, man. It's a shame we got to talk about this. Like essentially we done went from having to talk about Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, and now we got to talk about positive drug tests. Like Conrad said he voted for a stash. He said he wants a mustache.
No.
He wants a mustache. Hey man, but like this is why boxing be taking so many L's, man. I'm like, yo, it's so weird, man, because I'm like, we done had a bunch of great fights this year, but then we done had a bunch of trash happen too.
But then I'm not gonna lie, one of the great fights this year, one of the performances of the year was Valdez versus Bachel. Let's keep it real, bro. Yeah. That was a dope performance.
That was a dope fight. That was a dope fight.
Have to question. I'm not even gonna question. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I believe, and I could be wrong, that if Valdez was taking any performance enhancing drugs, he was taking it in that fight as well. I have to believe that. Because there's no way, Blunt, that's like you about to pull up on two people and one person is more dangerous than the other, but the less dangerous person you're rolling with a strap, the other one you're rolling with your hands. That don't make sense to me, bro. You're gonna go for violence. You're gonna go for the one that's the biggest threat, bro. I ain't gonna take drugs against a dude who I know I'm gonna beat without it. I'm gonna take it for the dude I might not beat.
I can respect that. I can respect that. Yeah, now I want Bachel to get his rematch under VADA testing.
Man,
he gonna have to show me.
Man, bro, if you look at that fight though, bro, I can see Shane's point, but just the concept and what he was doing in that fight, I don't know. That was chess match. That you know what I mean? That was a strategy that they worked on, bro. So I gotta give them credit for that. But
no,
if you dirty, you dirty. But the strategy worked, and I doubt if Burchell and them will come at him like that again. Maybe they'll be played outside, do the 1-2, force Valdez to come forward. You know what I mean? Because it didn't work.
Conrad said he wants Shane to get a Holyfield style mustache, man. That is fucking hilarious.
Wow.
Hey, vlog. This off topic. And I forgot to holler at Shane off camera about this. I might as well do it on camera.
I hope this guy's not a wait, before you, please don't incriminate me. Please don't incriminate me.
I'm not going to incriminate you.
He be doing a coach pad man. Like when he's getting garbage.
Nah. Listen, you see, he took a shot at us on Instagram. You seen that? You seen that earlier?
Yeah. I saw that, man. I'm like, okay. He got jokes.
I said he literally took a whole shot.
I had to tweet that shit. I tweeted that motherfucker. I was like, fuck. Shane, I ain't feeling himself.
Fucking Shane, I be a Bucci.
Shane. Turned that motherfucker into a goat. I was like, damn, turned him into a goat. It's like, whoa, I almost forgot about it. I ain't never forgot about no goat. But I guess Shane, you know what I'm saying? That was a good one, though. He pulled that motherfucker out the crack of his ass, though.
She said, who did, oh, man. She said, who did what?
She drunk. Sorry, I'm just playing.
She might be drunk. Listen, she drunk messaging on the live as long as it's with us.
Where they from? The liquor sport chicks.
Oh, Kiki, where you from?
By the way, I'm gonna say something about normally, like, if Jeff's gonna do a collaboration, I'd be like, no, Jeff, just do it by yourself because it's cool, innit? But that liquor sport show, I wanna go on myself, bro. That show is
vlog, you
so dope, bro.
Vlog, you might have to jump on that too.
The concept is so dope.
Vlog for I'm pretty sure you don't know, but they talk. It's a panel of it's like 3 or 4 girls, but they talk boxing. They be talking about like relationships and the yeah. So yeah. So you might want to get in on it.
Where they at, on Twitter or something? Where they at?
No, they got a whole YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send you the link.
I ain't know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The female with that's
she's a part of the liquor spot.
Oh, she on the team.
Yeah, she on the team. It's 4 of them. Andre, he said, nah, man, I don't know. Yesterday, I believe Shane has a Mike Tyson poster behind him, not taking a stab, but haven't seen Tyson with a beard.
Tyson's got a beard right now.
Yeah, YSM said Conrad, okay, we'll settle for a goatee. Now they want a goatee, Shay. Will Stokes said, man sucks about, he said OV.
Oscar Valdez.
Oh, Valdez. Okay. Makes me think about the madness he did on Berchelt a lot different. Yeah, for sure. Oh, he said Texas born and raised. Okay.
Yeah, they will
That's
stay
what's
ready.
up.
Out there with Stay Ready.
What's up?
Yeah. YSM. Big shout out to
They
Stay Ready
neighbors.
too, man. They might be neighbors. Big shout out to Stay Ready Boxing, man. That's my guy, man. YSM, he said I'm a big Valdez fan. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I know what it is. Yeah, man. I hate this one, man, because it's like we gonna question everything now. Like,
Yeah, and he's a
we
good
gonna
fighter,
question.
bro.
He's a good fighter.
Answer me a question.
Yes.
Answer me a question. Is Canelo still pound for pound, man? When you hearing all of this, we've had prior talk about this cat.
Because you have to, only because as much as I believe it, having enough belief, he still hasn't failed a drugs test for these fights, bro. Recently, anyway.
Yeah. I just, me personally, I'm sorry. People can say what they want, but I just, the most impressive fighter that I see, and my pound for pound is like, it's not really intricate or anything like that. It's just, you ask me who's the one guy in the sport that impresses me the most, and for me, it's still Bud. Like,
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
For me, it's still
But
Bud.
it's just because his
but if people had a criteria and all that, and it's somebody different, then that's cool. But
it's just his opponent. His opponents isn't that level.
Like, but I can respect that too. If somebody don't want to put Crawford in that spot because of that reason, I have no problem with that. But it's just, if you ask me a simple question of like, who would I put in the ring against damn near anybody, and I feel confident about them winning, it would be Bud. It would be Bud.
Me as well.
It would be Bud.
Well,
that's my
in my pound for pound, I'm a little different, and I would probably go more resume. Okay. That will pull in people like Sean Porter and just major for me, because I can't stay within a 1-2 year realm. I gotta go back a little bit, and I gotta see what you consistently been doing. Your boy with the Yelderman fight, a lot of that Dezan, going over there to Europe, fighting a bunch of those Euro cats. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull him back, and then they over there eating the funny meat and things like that. So I just have to look at a resume, and I'd have to look at somebody like Sean Porter. Spence. You know what I'm saying?
Sean Porter has a great. Sean has
the best resume in the game.
But he's not a pound for pound fighter though.
I get it. But when you talking about dudes being so dirty, something else has to elevate another fighter. So I would think your resume.
Hold on, somebody got something in the toaster oven or something?
Not me.
Yeah, I'm heating up some pieces. Just hold on, stay out my business.
Yo, I'm a fat boy. Yo, listen, hold up. I'm a fat boy at heart. I know that sound. I got a toaster in my crib too.
Boxing First Vlog. I'll say this though, and this is me being dead.
Hold on, wait till he come back. He stepped off. Hold on, let me get these comments real quick. She said that's my partner. Yeah,
he's talking about.
Stay ready this weekend. That's my.
What's up?
Yo, tell him we said what's up, man. I'm trying to get out there, man. Come meet up with him, man. YSM said as long as Kiki ain't a Cowboy fan, we all good. Oh yeah, I gotta ask if you a Cowboy fan.
That's one thing I would say. Stay ready. Not stay ready. Blunt is when you're looking at resume, you also have to look at wins. He has taken a lot of losses. That's my point. So yes, he has beaten a lot of good dudes, and he does have a lot of names, but he has taken losses. Because I can name you other fighters who's fought the best of the best, but all of their best fights are losses. So that's my point.
Yeah, Chisora, I get you. You got a dude over there like Chisora. So you know what I mean? Yeah. I get it. I respect it.
Yeah, Conrad said I still got Loma high in the pound for pound list. He said, but drugs are not. Canelo is a monster at the moment. Will Stokes in the building said, Vlog, if you talking resume, then you must have the likes of Canelo, Pac-Man, AJ in your pound for pound.
Canelo has been on a European tour as if he's part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm just putting that out there.
That's true.
Just putting that out there, bro.
I haven't been impressive. There's not one fighter Canelo's fought that I actually thought is gonna beat Canelo. Because
that's my point.
Think about it, there's only one fight I would say that I think if it was prime Kovalev, he would have caused him a problem. Other than that, and Kovalev caused him problems in that fight anyway. Other than that, all of those fights, bro, he didn't fight Charlo, he didn't fight Andrade, and he ain't fought Benavidez, and he didn't fight Beterbiev. So I have to think, bro. It's not if you fight a bunch of dudes who I think you're gonna beat, you're well done for that, but you still ain't wowed me. You ain't wowed me.
Andre said, "Yo, man."
That's why I put it up there. I'm asking pound for pound.
Yeah, he said, "Yo, man, about lunchtime here in NZ. Is that New Zealand?"
Yeah, New Zealand.
Okay.
You're from New Zealand, bro. That's
sure. May need to throw in a pizza myself. Sit back and enjoy the show. Good channel. Appreciate you, bro. It says, say, man, I'm a hometown fan. I live down the street from Jerry's World. YSM.
Arlington, baby.
YSM, we got to give her a pass because she's from Texas. So if you a homer, then that's just what it is. But we still whipping y'all ass on the 27th of September. I thought
somebody told me YSM was a Redskin fan.
Oh, I don't, man. You gonna get him, man. You gonna have him texting like, "Yo, send me the link. Send me the link." We about to get off this joint, man. You gonna have him on for another hour. Connor said, "Say the name about Bud Shane."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for sure. That is why I rate Loma. I think Loma.
I think pound for pound should be based on current. Like my pound for pound list changed very often. I like people I do like Canelo. I like Terence Crawford. I like Josh Taylor. I also I'm impressed with, a lot of dudes do good work, but it's just how consistent are you? Right now, Terence Crawford hasn't fought this year, so how could he be at the top of my pound for pound list? It's the same thing with looking at the year this year. Canelo, in my opinion, hasn't had the best year because I haven't been impressed with one win that he's had. But other dudes I've been impressed with. I was impressed with what I saw from Brandon Figueroa. And if he beat Stephen Fulton, bro, that's impressive.
Listen, he's my fighter of the year if that happens. He's my fighter of the year if that happens.
Right. He beat Lewis Nery and Fulton in the
same year. Yeah,
bro,
he's my fighter of the year.
There's no winner. There's no win that Canelo's done that's even remotely close to that, bro. Not one.
Why some said shout out to New Zealand. Big shout out to New Zealand, man, for sure. Kiki said,
I thought he was gonna say shout out Washington Redskins.
He said, don't be talking about my boys. I have the stars tattooed on me. She got the stars tattooed on me.
Ooh.
Wait. Vlog, let me get this one. I'm gonna speak for the both of us because I already know where you're going with this one. Now, listen, we were gonna ask where, but we'll wait till we come on your show to officially ask. All right, we gonna leave it there. He said, "Who y'all squad?" Oh, of course, the Birds. We Philly, baby.
I don't watch NFL.
We pulling up. 27th of September. We pulling up. Will Stokes, he said, "Hold on, Shane. You just said that one of the reasons you and Jeff would have Crawford pound for pound is because you feel comfortable picking him against anyone.
He's not my pound for pound number one.
Hold on.
He's not my pound for pound number one.
Then you say the opposite about Canelo. Brother, how many pieces are you baking, brother?
But the difference with it is I don't feel confident against Canelo versus Beterbiev or Canelo versus Benavidez. That's my point. I don't feel confident in those fights. You have to be I'm confident to say that right now, if Crawford fought anyone at 147, I think he wins. And you will say Errol Spence, you can't fight with one eye. So there's nobody who I think will beat. And I know YSM's thinking, bro, he's gonna have to show me. I don't think there's anyone I'll pick over Crawford. But
I would
Crawford's not my pound for pound number one, though. He's not my pound for pound number one.
Who's your number one?
Right now, and I have to be honest, right now my number one is Canelo, but purely and simply just off the fact that he's just fight. My pound for pound list changed all the time. He's just fighting the more. He's doing resume building right now. So he's just doing stuff to build up his resume. This dude becomes undisputed. You can't argue with that. But then you got dudes like I said, like Estrada or Figueroa or Teofimo Lopez or Josh Taylor. These dudes are doing great work as well, bro. So if Charlo beat Castano, that's another one.
Yeah. YSM said fly Eagles fly. Absolutely. Hey, YSM, we might have to pull up. We might have to pull up the Texas, man, for that. That's a Monday night joint too, week 3.
Who's the best team in the league?
In the league, Tampa Bay. Whatever team Tom Brady on, that's the best team in the league.
Oh, he's that good.
Yeah, he's that nice. Davidian Simmons, my brother Caleb Plant is way better than Billy Joe Saunders. Kiki said you will see them on our show.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Hey, hold on. Oh, well, shit, they might be on our arm. I think they on our arm. They on our arm.
You guys think extravagant.
Listen. She said we gonna listen. Hold on, listen. She said we gonna see him on the show. I know she ain't gonna do nothing to get the show kicked off.
No, so I mean your initial thoughts was extravagant. It's not until she said that you think an arm.
Listen,
you wasn't thinking that initially.
I might have had an extravagant look on my face, but I'm just saying, I just had that.
What I miss?
Hold on. She says you will see them on our show, The Stars.
Oh, the tax.
So, yeah. Oh, okay. So Shane said I was thinking extravagant when I asked, and I said I was, but I was saving it for the liquor spot. You know what I'm saying? But Will Stokes said, "Yeah, you're right about
when they doing their next when they doing their next episode."
I don't know. Just get with us. Get with us. Matter of fact, stay ready. Kiki, stay ready. Got my number. He got my number. Just hit him up. Tell him to send it to me. Will Stokes said, "Yeah, you're right about Canelo Shane. 3 undefeated champions in 12 months isn't impressive at all." Yeah, Will stay taking shots at you, yo.
But it's not impressive. I thought Callum Smith lost to John Ryder and Billy Joe Saunders been trash, bro. Let's keep it real. His last 3 fights since this dude got popped after the Andrade fight, this dude has been trash. I don't care what anyone says to me, bro. Since this dude got popped after the Andrade fight, he fought Martin Murray trash.
Yeah, Will Stokes, you on one, bro. You really thought this man had an excellent year? Like, come on, bro. This man has been on a Euro tour, bro. Like, he got his passport taken or something and shit. Come on, bro. Like, stop that.
She coming at our bird. YSM, she coming at our birds, man. YSM said Jerron Ennis is a monster that lives under the stairs of 147. I agree with that. Said the Eagles are hell.
The thing about Boots is, bro, and I don't want to use this against him because I respect this dude so highly, but like, unfortunately, he hasn't been able to fight a person that showcases his talent yet, his full potential. Because
he probably won't get that opportunity for a while.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Bruce Goals is in the building. Big shout out to Bruce Goals. Hold on. He said if y'all pull up, let me know. She said if we YSM, she said if we pull up, let her know. She said they Bruce on the right arm. Oh, Bruce Goals, he just said what's up. He just said what's up. Yeah. She said they are on my right arm. I have 14 tats. Fair enough. Conrad Boxing, what kind of show are we talking about? Second question, do I have to pay for it? Said every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central.
And you don't have to pay. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, oh my! If Crawford went and beat 3 undefeated champs in 12 months, I'm guessing that you guys would be freaking out.
Nope, because the fact Will Stokes, I don't rate British fighters. You know this, so why would you expect me to be jumping and raving about a dude I don't think Callum Smith's a good fighter. I said that to Paul Smith. I said that to his brother. I don't think your brother's a good fighter, bro. And I said that to Paul Smith on Instagram.
Shane, you hella disrespectful, yo.
Bro, he's not that good, bro. He's not that good.
Yo, how you tell his brother that though?
Bro, I can show you the chat on Instagram. I tell his brother's not, because we were talking about who's a elite fighter from Liverpool, and I said there's not been one elite fighter from Liverpool. There's not been one.
Shane, I might have to take extra insurance out on you, man. You out here just wilding.
In the street. Yeah, man.
He in the streets getting it. Bruce goes the liquor spot. Yeah, big shout out to the liquor spot, man. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock every Saturday, 4 o'clock Central Time. The liquor spot. Go subscribe to them.
Okay.
They have probably
I'm gonna tap in.
They probably have the most unique setup out of any boxing channel.
Dope. It's real dope. It's real dope.
It's hella dope. And the thing is, they know they boxing though. Like they know they boxing. Like big shout out to Boxiana. Big shout out to Ashley's Corner. I forgot the other young lady's name. Kiki, can you tell me the other young lady's name? But they all know their stuff. Like I actually sat and listened to some of these shows, man. Like they be kicking game.
I listened to it, and I'm not gonna lie, I listened to it and I was entertained. I'm really entertained watching YouTube. Like I'm really entertained. I was entertained.
They're good. They're really good. They're really good. Big shout out to them.
That's what's up. I'm gonna tap in.
YSL says Shane is the Arsenal of the boxing world. You know who Arsenal is, Shane?
No.
Arsenal is
that
a
battle football team.
No, I think so.
Arsenal. There's an English football team called Arsenal, but I don't think that's what he's talking about.
No, YSM is talking about. It's a battle rapper named Arsenal. It's a battle rapper named Arsenal. He's probably the most controversial dude, and he always getting into shit. So,
but yeah, bro, I don't respect. I don't respect. I don't rate these British fighters that highly, and Will knows this. He knows it.
But that's not the point, though. The point is that you bold enough to say it to people's face. That's the point.
What are you gonna do? Kill me, bro? What are you gonna? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I swear. Yo. I went to a fight in Liverpool, and I saw Callum Smith. I saw Paul Smith. I saw all of those dudes. I saw Tony Bellew. By the way, Tony Bellew, he is real squadded up. Like when I saw him, he came in there with dudes, and they look all far. Like this was in his city, so I went there. This is like quite far from where I'm from. This is in Liverpool, and like. I didn't have any nerves because I know they don't know me, they don't recognize me or anything. I assume anyway, but like, if it's my opinion that I don't think someone's a good fighter.
No, bro, that's fine. That's fine, Shane. But yo, you walk right up to somebody's face and be like, "Yo, you not nice, yo. You not nice, bro."
Bro,
Shane.
No respect to Toriano Johnson.
No, but
I said
Shane,
to him in the live that I don't think he was gonna win the fight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But Shane, like that's a certain level of boldness that you just don't see. That's my
young
point.
Buck.
Like, it's
you
a certain
gotta
level.
have tact, young Buck. There's a good way to say that. You understand what I'm saying, young Buck? Got to have some tact, baby. Unless you keeping that click clack with you all day, gotta have some tact, baby.
Yo, and the thing is, Shane got enough game to have tact too. I don't think anybody's asked him to do it. That's the thing. I don't think anybody's ever asked Shane to like show tact. You know what I'm saying? Will Stokes said, "Who wins, guys, Laura or Warrington?"
Laura has to be. Jeff wants Laura and Valdez testing.
Yeah, I think I seen him and Valdez at the bar together, man. I need to see. Yeah, I need to see some drug testing.
They script came off the same pad.
Yeah, pretty much, man. They was at. Hey man, they was at the Rite Aid, man, or in the back at the pharmacy.
I just said this before Valdez.
I said this before Valdez. I said this way before Valdez. Kiki is Tay-Tay. Yeah, Tay-Tay Brown. I like her, yo. She dope. I like Tay Brown, Ashley's Corner, and Kiki.
No, but there's a fourth one. Isn't there?
Boxiana.
Yeah, that's it.
I got a feeling I gotta ask that off camera. I got a feeling I gotta ask that off camera. I'm gonna save that for off camera. Will Stokes, I just realized that car is wow, I'm hyped. Yeah, that's a solid car because Connor Ben is on it. That's what made that car legit. YSM says Shane be staring fighters down and say he's a bum. Mickey from Rocky Boys.
Nah, it's not even that. You know what? You know what? You guys don't. The reason what you guys don't really realize, yeah, and I'll tell you this. Over here, boxing is actually quite big, and dudes be overhyping these British fighters. All of the media and the fans, they just overhype. They ignore everybody that's in Mexico, America, Eastern Europe. They ignore them, and Britain is the best thing. And I'm like, bro, these dudes ain't even that nice.
he ain't lying, but I get it though. That's what happens when you live on the island, bro. You think you the only motherfucker in the world. So hold on. Yeah, I get the mentality.
I grew up watching boxing, American fighters, so you can't fool me. Like American fighters is where it's at. It will always be where it's at. This whole lie that British fighting and boxing is taking over, it's just propaganda, bro.
I gotta give a shout out, man. I done had.
They've been active.
They've been active. I done had my blue cup. I don't want nobody I don't want nobody spreading no bad rumors, man. Big shout out to Knockouts with Nika. I know she got her red cup with Nika and all that. I don't want nobody thinking I'm biting or nothing like that. I just so happen to have a blue cup, and
What's in it?
That's it. Nah, it's juice. Ain't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing crazy. But you know what I mean? If I'm on here with a cup on the weekend, it's that. Yeah.
Top shelf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Top shelf. You know what I'm saying? See, Blunt already know. He already know.
You need a sponsor to put something in that cup.
Listen. We need a sponsor. We need a liquor sponsor. We need a weed sponsor.
A betting sponsor.
We need a betting sponsor.
Hold up, man. Anybody on that betting thing that we don't need no help from them. No, we got something in the works, man.
Yeah, we got something in the works.
Don't worry about that. We're gonna get that cracking, homie.
Fair enough, Kiki. YSM laughing. It was, but yeah, it just hit me up. Yeah, I got you. I figured.
There's no way someone says that.
I figured. Actually, Kiki, you ain't even got to go no further into it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but that was just when we first met. That was the original setup. So hey, it was just y'all three. Tell Tay Brown I say what's up. Say tell Ashley's Corner. Ashley's Corner, hella dope, yo. All three of them are dope. But like Ashley's Corner, she be bringing that smoke, yo. Like she really be bringing that smoke, like for real. Conrad, UK sport fans think their guys are the best at everything. That's true.
I'm gonna answer that. That's not necessarily the truth, Conrad, and you know that's not the truth. Conrad, you know Laurie, and you know the channel Laurie's known for. You know for a fact, bro, on that channel, it's none of those dudes think that UK dudes are the best. Trust me. And
that's isolated though.
That's isolated.
For the most part, I think Conrad right though.
No, he's definitely right. I'm only joking because Conrad knows why I'm saying that because Laurie's channel. For those who don't know, Laurie's channel outside of the one he's with his son. Obviously, they're on millions of subscribers. They're massive, but that channel is so funny.
Yeah, for sure. YSM said UK fighters constantly get starched by random Mexican fighters. Yeah, that's true. Kiki said no hard feelings though. Hey, listen, we respect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Will said but Shane, some of us are elite though. AJ, Josh Taylor, Fury. Damn, he said Sonny Edwards. Might turn out to be the best flyweight in the world.
One fight.
Hold on. And he said Okoli. He said Okoli might be the next cruiserweight king. We got some guys.
So wait. We got we got over 50 fighters, and you could only name 3 that's definitely elite. Sonny Edwards, after one fight, you can't be elite, bro. But it's a good win, though. I respect that. But after one good win, you can't be elite. And a Coley, bro, you need to fight someone that actually is of a higher level.
I like a Coley though.
No, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Nice.
He's good.
Coley's nice with it.
Him versus Bayless will be a good fight.
That'll be a real good fight. Conrad Boxing. He says Shane, and look how many views they got because they don't cater to the general public.
Exactly. That's true. He's talking about Lovery's channel. That's true. That's true.
Channel. Yeah, and the thing is, Conrad, like that's the same approach that we take as well. Like we don't cater to the general public neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we kind of we do our own thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like we don't go with the trends or nothing like that. And this is like, Conrad, you've been on enough lives with us to know that whatever thumbnail we put up, we only on that for probably about like 15 minutes. And then we gonna get into some real shit.
Unless it's Wilder Fury.
Unless it's Wilder Fury, we on that for the whole time.
I hate talking about Wilder Fury.
I hate talking about Wilder Fury, yo. I can't
wait till this fight is actually done. I swear.
Yo, Boxing First Vlog was so high, his screen was stuck for like 10 seconds, yo. That's some high ass weed, yo. Yo, hold on. Yo, right. Yo, Vlog was like this for 10 seconds. He was like,
man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired too, bro. Been up since 4 o'clock this morning. But I'm with y'all.
Yo, when the weed's so good, it's messing up your connection.
Yeah, it's messing up your connection now, bro.
Hold on. Conrad said Edwards isn't there yet. Fury is a fraud. Okoli still has.
I agree with that. Fury is definitely a fraud. Fury is a fraud. Fury is 100% fraud.
Yeah, Will Stokes. No, I'm just saying Edwards and Okoli got that elite potential for sure.
Bro,
elite potential. That's the perfect words. Elite potential.
But if we're going with elite potential, we can go to a lot of countries and list 15 fighters in every country that has elite potential. UK can only have 2. That's embarrassing, bro.
Conrad said, but here in Germany we had Char versus Lovejoy as a highlight fight, so I better shut the fuck up. Kiki said Fury thumbs down. Absolutely, definite thumbs down from us.
Fury's a fraud.
Fury's a straight fraud, man. Because I'm just like, yo, like Kiki, this is the thing, like, and we probably talk about Wilder Fury the least out of probably any channel. Like when it was hot, we was probably talking about it the least. But we can all agree on this. I'm gonna use my man Boxing First Vlogs phrase. There's a certain level of shenanigans that goes down with Fury that just makes you not like his vibe. You understand what I'm saying? It just makes you not like him, period. You know what I'm saying? It just takes away from what he can do in the ring. That certain level of shenanigans is just crazy. And I always say this, I'm like, the man has never made a title defense before in his life. And he's showing why. He's showing why. He's the type that'll take his ball. Like if he the type of dude, he go to the playground. If you try to run a full game of basketball with his basketball and he don't get picked on neither team, like he's gonna take the ball and go home. He's one of them type dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we don't. Yeah, we not rocking with Fury right now, man. Like he got to get in the ring with Wilder for the 3rd time, and he got to make it do what it do. Because it's a bunch of nonsense.
Bro, he's had the whole. This is the thing that I don't like. He's put the whole division on hold. The elite, remember, heavyweight division is where it's at. The whole entire heavyweight division can't move because of one individual, bro. Look how much fighters. Deontay Wilder, Dylan White, Anthony Joshua, Usyk, Joe Joyce. All of these dudes can't move because of this dude, bro. This dude is a fraud. This dude, if he just fought Wilder straight away, we would have an end to so many different things. But because of this dude, he just strung the whole. It's a domino effect. Because he didn't fight AJ, that means Usyk was on the bench, Joe Joyce was on the bench. Then then this fight ended up happening. Then there were so many things that this guy called. Bro, this guy's a fraud.
He's just doing too much, man. Like he's doing too much. For me, I'm like, yo, if Wilder that sweet, if Wilder's not that dude, like if you can beat him 10 times out of 10, man, like why have we been stalling for over a year and some change? Why did
you not take that 100 million that you are definitely gonna get when you fight AJ? If he's bro, I ain't making nobody that sweet get in the way of me making 100 million. I don't care, bro. Jeff, if you knew you could beat me in a fight, you ain't gonna and there's 100 million at the end of the tunnel, bro. You're gonna sweep me first day, bro.
Hey Shane, they offered me 100,000. Me and you getting in the ring, bro.
Literally,
100,000. They offered me 100 grand. I'm fighting G5 Jeff TV versus VP Shane. Now, I don't know about a catch weight. I was about to say, what weight class is that? It can't. Matter of fact, I'll take that back, man. There ain't no catch weight I can make.
You have to rehydrate, bro. You have to rehydrate.
Yo, I'm at a rehydrate weight right now, yo. Kiki said that's a fact. Hey Kiki, I know you said you at the bar. What y'all drinking on? You and your uncle. What y'all drinking on? Fargo Cardi, I know you knew. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to BoxingFirstVlog. We appreciate you jumping on. Said they just confirmed it was a diet pill. The fuck, but the thing is, I'm right. Like, it's
cheating is cheating.
Still cheating. Cheating is cheating.
Bro, you're taking you're a weight class where you have to make weight. The fact that you need a diet pill is just red flags, bro. We know what the fighters go through to rehydrate. So you're taking a pill that's gonna help you rehydration. That's performance enhancing, bro.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, you're not gonna tell me that was a Flintstone vitamin. You're not gonna tell me that's a Flintstone vitamin, like for sure. YSM, he said for 150K, me and Shane mixing, and we're gonna hit the Sizzlers afterwards. Absolutely. He said Sizzlers.
Damn, YSM.
Shane, you a cheat date. You a cheat date.
Ain't no tip at Sizzlers, right? They ain't got a tip at Sizzlers.
That's an old school food joint, but that's like a cheap joint. Like that's like down to your last $40 and you go in there and make it do what it do. We spoke her up. Ashley's Corner is in the building. This is another member of the Liquor Spot. Big shout out to Ashley's Corner.
I'm just waiting for an invitation.
We waiting. We waiting. When I say we
dope channel, bro.
We are big fans of what y'all do. Ashley, I'm a big fan of what you do individually. Like I be peeping your videos and all of that. I just said 5 minutes ago you be bringing that smoke, so it's crazy you just came in here. Big shout out to you. Always said I'm drinking what's called a French Connection. Oh, you going to put me down? I don't even know what a French Connection is. Let me know what's in it. I don't know what's in it.
That sounds like dark and light. That sounds like a mix. Sound like dark and light to me, baby.
Get
that little Creole.
Yeah, you definitely need your uncle there. Bruce goes, as soon as I hear it was, what's that?
Yeah, that's my
P word. That's the diet pill. Hey Bruce goes, man, why you trying to have me tongue tied on my own goddamn show, man?
You know for a fact Blunt can't read that because Blunt is seeing letters, bro.
Man, yo, I'm higher than a street light right now, homie.
Hey yo, that's crazy.
Hey, that's what happens, bro. That's what happens when you're on the juice, bro. You end up seeing names I've never seen.
Bruce Gold said, I knew it was a diet pill. Kiki said, look who just walked into the chat. Yeah, Ashley's Corner, man. Big shout out to Ashley's Corner. Yeah, YSM said Sizzler was the hood's Roof Chris. Yeah, it's kind of like going to the Waffle House to go get a steak. You're like, it's the
hey, they still got steak and egg.
Yeah, they still got the steak and
eggs.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Ashley's Corner said, "Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you be bringing that smoke though for sure." Hold on. YSM said, "I'm gonna subscribe." Yeah,
Well,
YSM, they be bringing that smoke. They be bringing that smoke.
Ashley, when's the invitation?
Yeah, we need to know when can we trying to crash through. All three of us, we trying to crash through. I'm pretty sure YSM trying to crash through too. We want parts. We want parts. Like let's make it happen. Hey, YSM, we going to Dallas for the Monday night game. Let me know something, brother.
Wait,
brother. Hold on. According to your thumbnail, it looked like you need a diet pill, brother. You here with it, just yeah, he real brolic with it.
Over there looking like a superhero and shit.
Yeah, he looked like a straight superhero for sure. I see Bruce Golds know the liquor spot too. Bruce Kid, he said, "I'm on Tahoe cookies." God damn.
Yeah, man. I'm what?
Hey man, hold on. Oh goodness. Tequila, Hennessy, and Grand Marnier frozen.
Tequila and Hennessy.
Told you white and dark. I told you I was white and dark.
Oh my goodness.
Tequila and Hennessy.
Yeah, and it's frozen.
The kicker with the Grand Marnier. Yeah, that's nasty right there. I like that.
Listen, just let me know if your uncle driving. That's all I need to know. Yeah, that's all I need to know. He said we can come on we can come on their show, or they can come here. Yeah, it got to be both. Like y'all got to come over here and we got to come over there. Like that's just
the truth is, like one thing I love is the fact that you guys keep me entertained. Like the only person that keeps me entertained watching YouTube outside of like is Blunt. I swear to God, Blunt is the I swear the dude that's on my right. He's my favorite dude to listen to on YouTube. I don't care. This is my favorite dude. I watch the playback.
I just do what it do.
And the thing that's funny for the people that don't know, like he's the same way, like off camera. Like I be me and him be cracking the hell up, like off camera. Like it'd be crazy. YSM Kiki said she appreciated. Thank you. Said we're gonna come on y'all panel. Yeah, listen, man. We just need to know what time is best for y'all. We'll make it work. Like we'll make it work. So just let us know, man. But we big fans of what y'all do. Bruce Gold said I was a bartender for 20 plus, and I never heard of a French Connection. Yeah, I've been drinking for 20 years plus, and I never heard of it. You understand what I'm saying? I never heard of it.
You sound like an alcoholic.
She said she's driving. She said she's driving. No, she can probably handle hers. She can probably handle
sounds like an alcoholic, bro. You sound like we're gonna see him and Golden Boy in them tights.
Hey man, I'll be trying to sneak a little half a pint in the first aid kit, man. Ashley's Corner said, "Who are your favorite fighters?" For me,
current all time.
You talking current all time? We'll be talking. Ashley's Corner. We'll be talking.
I don't really have a favorite fighter currently, but all time.
If we talking all time, my favorite fighter of all time is James Toney. That's my favorite fighter.
What about you, Blunt?
Oh, she said current.
All right. Since we went all time, let me throw out B-Hop. Mr. Executioner, represent the city. You understand me? That's my favorite fighter all time, Bernard Hopkins. Now, currently,
she said current top three. Your current top three.
I gotta go Manu Tagu, Devin Haney.
Hold on.
And probably
Ashley's Corner,
Babyface. Count that.
Hold on. At Ashley's Corner, he's been smoking. He's been smoking.
I don't have a favorite fighter.
That's my favorite dude, bro. I done a lot of homework on this dude. This dude is a beast, homie.
I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite fighter, but I have fighters that I like in the sense that I watch a lot of fights, so it's difficult to say, but I'd probably have to say the best fighters I like in the ring is Crawford, probably Beterbiev and Usyk.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
You like that bicycle? That will be on a 10 speed.
Bro, you can't do what he done at cruiserweight and just be an average fighter, bro. This dude's an elite fighter.
Saying, bro.
I like my 3 favorite fighters right now is I would say Bud. I would say Bud, Spence because he's so consistent, and I gotta throw Boots in there. That's my
One thing I would say, Ashley, though, the difference with me is why I can't really say they're my favorites is because if they lost the fight, I wouldn't be upset. I don't get upset when fighters lose. Really and truly, I don't care who loses as long as it's entertaining. That's basic. And as long as
I'm getting upset because I was pissed the fuck off that they stole the unification from the homie Mel. So you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm getting the fuck upset when there's some blatant cheating going on.
Ashley, I have to explain Boxing First Vlog's answer. Okay. Adam Kalnacki, that's his favorite heavyweight right now. Like he fucking with it. Now, Emmanuel Tegu. Now, I'm gonna take this back. We had a show where we were talking about 135, and Boxing First Vlog said Emmanuel Tegu. So we have this classic clip where I was like, who? And it's probably, I'm gonna send it to you, or you can check my Instagram, it's on there. But literally we went back and forth about Emmanuel Tegu. A couple months later, he was on the Zone. So that's why I was like, I know people be watching, you know what I'm saying, be watching the channel. And who was your third? You said Devin Haney's your third person, right?
Yeah, but I switched Devin and put Mel in there. I put Mel in there just to keep it a little diversity with the divisions.
Yeah,
put Mel in there.
Now, he said you on my IG that pic I post with those shrimp nachos. Oh, I had to check that out. I'm gonna check that out for sure. Ashley's laughing. Bruce goes to Paul Brothers and Chavez Jr. Hey Bruce, come on, man. He said
your favorite
man.
He said the Paul Brothers and Chavez Jr.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? Everybody in the comment section put their favorite 3, the top 3.
Hey, Ashley's Corner, put your top 3 in. Your favorite 3. Your favorite 3.
Enos, Loma, Usyk, sound like Jeff.
Yeah, close. Yeah. Said,
I mean, Shane, sound like Shane, close to Shane.
Ashley's Corner, yeah.
You don't know.
Talk about, you said Sean Otegu.
That's why you need me on your show, man. You need me on your show. I'm going to have your eyes open to the dudes that's the real beast in the game.
Ashley's Corner, I'm literally gonna have to send you I'm gonna have to send you that clip, yo. Like it is legendary.
Is it on your Instagram still?
It's on my Instagram somewhere on there.
Y'all that's just disrespectful, man. My feelings is hurt that y'all don't respect my knowledge in this game like that, man. I was hurt that day. Y'all bringing it up again. I'm hurt again. And y'all supposed to be my dudes, man.
Listen. We gave you props, brother. We said he got
but
you.
At the time,
you got him on the Zone. I'm still not, bro. I'm still not giving you props on that because I still don't think he like nice. But
you said top 5, bro. That
you said he was
in that
3.
division.
You said he was top.
This man ain't lost since he was 15 years old and been in the same division consistently, bro. That means you.
Bro, hold on, brother. I'm not gonna sit up here and argue with you about Emmanuel Tegu while we got the ladies in the building, man. We not gonna do that. We can say that, Karen.
All right.
We can say that for all Karen.
Bro, we're not gonna get anywhere because we've been arguing for years about this same fighter, but we're not gonna get nowhere.
Ashley said you're not a fan if you care about a loss.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's a fact. She says Spence, Tank, Wilder. I forgot about Tank.
Hold up. Can they analyze that comment? What? You're not a fan if you care about a loss. That kind of goes against the grain, don't it?
No, when
if you're a fan,
I think she means in the sense that I think she means in the sense that if you want a fighter to win and that fighter doesn't win, like I think she means from a boxing fan's perspective.
From a boxing
like,
fan's perspective.
If you're a boxing fan, if you're a boxing fan, you shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, my fighter lost.
Yeah,
like that's me.
It's kind of like you and Kyle Naki. Like
I ain't gonna lie. When Kyle Nagy lost, I think I stopped watching the rest of the shit. Like when when my dudes, I don't want to hear nothing else, bro. So I'm tied into a couple dudes like that. Like so, I might be too much. You know what I mean? Too heavy with these cats. I fucks with Mel and I fucks with Kyle Nagy like that. But I turn the TV off though.
With the fantasy league, that's the only time I care. If I don't make the right prediction on fantasy league, that's the only time I care about my predictions.
Hold on, Alex Areola, big shout out to you. Said Canelo, Spence, Haney.
You're definitely new,
respect.
Yeah,
I like that.
Definitely new. Go subscribe to the channel, G5 Jeff TV. Go subscribe to Boxing First Vlog. Go subscribe to the Liquor Spot and YSM Sports Media. You ain't know I was gonna say all that. Davidian Simmons laughing. Bruce Goals, he said Virgil Ortiz, Haney, and Anui. That's an interesting list. List. Said Tank.
I like that.
I like Tank.
Tank. Oh, Def.
Tank that dude.
Shit. Tank is that guy. But I can't lump him in with nobody else. Tank is like on a platform by himself. Like you can't put him with other favorites. He's just like his own guy. He's money now. So
yeah, she just clarified what she said. She said she was replying to what Shane said. She said, I mean, if any of my favorites lose, I'm still his number one fan. Got you.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that.
If any of my favorite fighters lose, I will give you an example. Yeah, this is how I know I don't have any favorites. When a fighter I watch and they lose, because I really like AJ, but when he lost, I celebrated him losing because it was a good fight. I celebrate good fights, bro. That's all that's me being dead serious. Just entertain me. So that's basically it.
Yo, Shane's number one fan is the entertainment.
That's my number. That's his number one fan. What it is like. Yeah. I stay up to watch boxing, so I don't care who wins. Just entertain me, bro. I put money to pay for a fight. I don't care if my fighter wins or loses. I just want to make sure I'm entertained.
Bruce Gold says some fighters come back better after a loss. That's a fact. Choi Loco. You are definitely new. Go subscribe all over the place, man. G5 Jeff TV, Boxing First Vlog, the Liquor Spot, YSN Sports Media, all that good stuff. It said Mexican Mafia, drug lord, Canelo Alvarez, Oscar Valdez Mafia. That's funny. Conrad, where is Will's top three? Probably something like AJ, Callum Smith, and Cheeseman.
God damn, they clowning. Oh, terrible.
You put him in a body bag real quick.
Yeah, Conrad, you dirty for that one, bro.
Conrad, you dirty for that one. You hella disrespectful, bro. Bruce Gold said Ali, Leonard, Hearns, all were better after they lost one. Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. LOL. He said, LOL, my top three. What kind? He said, current favorite top three. Said, Tank, Maryland owned. I've been a fan before people knew who he was. Yeah, Tank been a problem for a long time.
I like Tank. The only reason why he's not one of my favorite fighters, I really like Tank. There's no buts. I really like him.
Tank that dude, man. Like I can't get around it. Like he's that dude. Yeah, like if you asked me was top four, like he would be my fourth or like fifth. Like he's that dude. Bruce said you talking active fighters, right? Yeah, we talking active fighters. He said cause you a boxing fan, not a fan of one guy. That's what's up, Shane. Yeah. Like
my name's spelt with an E just to say, but it's cool. Thank you for the respect. But what you gotta understand is E at the end of the end. But I didn't grow up in the 90s where dudes like their love for boxing came from an individual. A lot of people's love either came from Mike Tyson or Roy Jones or whoever. I didn't grow up in the era. I grew up in the era where a lot of like Blunt and Jeff, you can remember, bro. It was ice cold in boxing, ice cold. That's what the era I grew up in. So I had to grab entertainment when I could, because most of these fights were trash. Early 2000s and like as we got into 2010 and stuff like that. Post 2010, it was trash.
Right. Yeah, I listen. I'll even take a fight card where the fights aren't even that significant, but they just great action fights. I'll take those too. Will Stokes, my favorite fighters is Joshua, Fury, Loma, probably.
There's no way Fury will be nowhere near my favorite, bro.
He
That
said,
dude is
"Oh,
straight.
she couldn't see the names because of
Oh, no, it's
the
cool. Sorry,
comments." Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all good.
yeah,
It's all
yeah,
good.
yeah,
It's all good.
yeah.
Thanks, though.
Said you need a cooler name, Shane. You're Lil Shane now.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I have to pull up on Conrad one day. This dude's been coming with the conversation.
Conrad, you got to come to the show, man. You playing
He
around,
said
man.
his English ain't that great. That's why he doesn't
I
even.
don't care, man. I don't care. You family, man. I don't give a damn, yo.
So what?
I don't care.
I'm Little Shan, and what? We're still going with Willis for Blunt.
You got me fucked up, man. I'm the judge, baby. You better salute me, nigga. You don't be clacking in this motherfucker. Ain't playing that bullshit, homie.
Yo, oh man, yo. Listen, man. We gonna close this joint out, man. Like this joint becoming a party at this point, man.
Man.
This joint was fun, man.
Very.
Yeah, man. Vlog, give them your social media, man.
Man, I'm Boxing First Vlog on YouTube. Boxing First, but with the one vlog on Instagram. And check me out, Boxing First Vlog on Twitter. And we working, man, and definitely tap into these articles that I'm whipping up, you know, becoming a pen master over here. So rock with us on G5JeffTV.com. Y'all can slide through, make your picks and all that good stuff, register with us, and you know, become part of the family.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Shane.
definitely. I mean, definitely go read Blunt's last what's it called? His last article. That was dope. That's on G5JeffTV.com or Google News. Literally, this week we got a double header for the fantasy league. So if you feel like you've been behind or you want to make some points, you can make double points this week. There's 2 fights: Granados versus Conor Ben and Lara versus Warrington. That's for the fantasy league. So join the fantasy league on G5JeffTV.com. Just take your pick basically. And yeah, man, that's it. I am Shane the number one on Instagram.
On Instagram. Off top, I'm gonna separate myself from everybody else after this weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna be standing alone in the standings. Shane, vlog, are you taking this?
Wait. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
I'm on it. Because I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about other people. Yeah, I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah. I took a weekend off. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You know, let one of the little biddies do what she do on the thing. Make her feel included. You know what I mean? You know how it go. I make them feel like they part of what's going on. Go make some picks. You know how. Come on, baby.
Oh man, hey man, you know when the
Jeff, you're still at the top, but you're not at the top by yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't that Chris with him? Is that Chris?
Yeah.
No, not Christian.
It's not Chris G. It's a guy
Chris
named
way low. Chris
G. I don't know what he. Yeah, Chris G struggling right now. But
Conrad's a point behind you though.
Yeah,
he's 1 point behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna separate myself from the crowd after this weekend, man. But besides all that, big shout out to everybody that was in the panel, man. Ashley's Corner, big respect to you, Kiki.
Yeah, I'm about to subscribe to her right now.
Yeah, for sure. Let's definitely link up, line something up.
Conrad,
said, you killing me. Yeah,
I want to say a big shout out to you, Conrad, because you're always even in other people's lives, you're always looking for us. So I respect that.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Will Stokes, Bruce Gould, Troy Loco. Who else we got? Davidian Simmons was in the building. Alex Areola.
I'm trying to.
He related to Chris Areola.
All right, there's a couple Ashley's corners up here, man.
I'll shoot it to you.
What's that? Yeah, bro. Because this is a bunch of Ashley's corners up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it to you.
I'll be all day. Okay.
Yeah, big shout out to Kiki. Bruce Schools, YSM Sports Media always in the building. Viso. Who else was in the building? What is Fargo Cardi was in the building. We had a couple new people today too. Who else?
Yeah, I can't remember.
This chat was lit. Davidian Simmons. Andre Southgate was in the building. Big shout out to you, bro.
No, yeah. Shout out. He's in New Zealand, so shout out to
New Zealand, but he in here every day though. He in here every day. Now we don't know how many more people gonna test positive after tonight. So we might be back on tomorrow.
I mean, well, we got Friday, which is the fantasy game show. That's Friday.
Yeah. Let's do Connor Ben.
I want to do.
Let's do Connor Ben. Let's do the card tomorrow. Connor Ben card.
That's what I was gonna say. Break down a couple of them fights.
Yeah, we break down a couple of the.
It's politic.
Yeah, let's politic about that card this Saturday. And I still want to know if Laura is taking a drug test.
No, I don't think it's
right. Shane, do your homework, bro. See what's going on with that testing for that card. That'll be some. That's some information.
I'll find out.
I swear I was at the Rite Aid on Broad Street, man. I swear I thought he was in the back.
Man, I told you. You can catch a couple of them cats from that Reynoso camp. They scripts all came off the same pad.
Right. Yo, the pharmacist in the back had a black lab coat on. Like that's how you know Hey, listen, man. Hey, yo, man, listen. Go to G5JeffTV.com, man. Go subscribe, man. If you wanna write for the channel, or if you want to go to a fight, cover the fight for G5JeffTV. Email media@G5JeffTV. If you have any questions, suggestions, if you're trying to get on the show or anything like that, or you want for us to come on your show, reach us at contact@G5JeffTV.com. But we're gonna leave it right there, man. This has been hella fun, man. On behalf of Boxing First Vlog, VP Shane and your boy G5JeffTV, we are out.